Time for a little digital bonus version of our March to Minneapolis on Your View. Glad to have you with us. I'm Victor Howell from the studios. My partner, Adam Finkelstein, joining us via satellite from the Providence area. And Adam, let's talk about these Final Four matchups, and let's talk about some of the newcomers here first of all. Let's look at Michigan State and what they'll be doing against Texas Tech. First Final Four for Michigan State since 2015. But for Texas Tech, hey, look, they won their first conference title in the Big 12 since they were in the Southwest Conference. That was 1996. And what Chris Beard has done now to get Texas Tech to the Final Four. Your thoughts on the Red Raiders and their shot against the Spartans from Michigan State, Tom Izzo, who's been there a time or two?
Yeah, I mean, Chris Beard has just really solidified his place among the national elite coaches. I mean, he's not at really a big-name program in the Big 12. I mean, that is not a program that you would consider among the upper echelon year in and year out, but they've gotten it done. His ability to coach defense, to motivate his guys, has just been incredible all year long. But Tom Izzo, the only coach in the Final Four who's been there before, he's got arguably the best guard in the Final Four in Cassius Winston. So I think the Spartans might have a little bit of an edge, but it is going to be a terrific game.
On the other side, Virginia was expected to get there 1 year ago as a #1 seed. We know what happened. Now they're the last #1 remaining here. They're making their first Final Four appearance since 1984. But then you've got an Auburn team that just won its first SEC tournament title since 1985 and is making its first appearance there in the Final Four. Adam, I really like the way this game sets up with Virginia's defense and what Auburn wants to do on the offensive end.
I tell you what, it's hard to bet against Auburn right now. When you look at their run the last 3 or 4 weeks, first winning that conference tournament championship and then knocking off Kansas, Kentucky, and North Carolina in a matter of 10 days, I mean, that is an incredible run to knock down 3 Blue Bloods amidst the adversity that they've faced all year long. Bruce Pearl, arguably his best coaching job ever. He's taken 3 different teams to the Sweet 16. This is his first time in the Final Four. But I'll tell you what, Tony Bennett, also his first time in the Final Four, as good of a defensive coach as there is in the country. I like Virginia, but if Auburn can force turnovers and make threes, they could be a spoiler yet again.
Who can play the pace they want to play for 40 minutes? That'll be the big question. One thing Adam and I both can tell you, it's going to be a great weekend of Final Four in this tournament in Minneapolis.